Hi and welcome. Today we're going to take a quick look at how to use Google Jamboard. The quickest way to get to Google Jamboard when you're in your browser is just to go to the address jamboard.google.com. And once you're in Google Jamboard in the workspace, you'll see that all of my previous Jamboards are here. And I have a plus button down here on the right hand side to create a new one. So I'm going to create a new one to demo this. In the Jam space, you'll notice that you have the share button in the top right corner. So you use that the same way as you would any other Google document. If you need to share this with your teacher, or teachers if you need to share with students, you can simply come up here, you can type in a specific name if you would like, or you can come down here and give more broad access. So I can say anybody with the link, and then I could just leave it so that they can view it and not mess with it, or I could give them editing rights. So I'm just going to leave it on viewer at this point. So if somebody were to share a Jamboard with you as a view only, and you needed to have editing rights, what you could do is come up to your little three-dot menu and click make a copy, and then you could make your own copy, and then you'll be the owner and you'll be able to edit that. So if you ever need to copy one that is view only, use that feature. So the first thing we're going to do is to choose a background. So I'm going to come up here to my menu and click set background, and I'm going to add an image. And so there's a few ways to do this. So one, you can upload from your computer. You can grab something from your Google Drive if you want to do that. You can do a Google image search. So say we were going to search for an ankle, and then I could click and grab this, and I can set that as my background. And now, as you'll notice, I can't click and drag this picture. It's the background. So if I wanted something different, I could go in here. So maybe this time instead, I'm going to try uploading. So I have another picture saved on my background. Okay, and so same thing. I can't move this picture. So now that I've got an image as a background, I'm going to show you some of the tools that you can use here with this. So this first top one, you have a pen tool, and if you hold it, you can use different types of pens, and you can also use different types of colors. So I am going to just click and do a little drawing on here for you to show you how the pen tool works. Okay, you have an eraser, so if I needed to erase, you could do that. You have an arrow, so you can move things around. We don't have anything to move around at this point. You have a sticky note feature here, so I can type things on the sticky notes. So I could type types of muscles. You can change the color of your sticky note. And then you've got your sticky note, and you can click and drag it wherever you want on the screen. The other thing you've got down here is a text box tool. So instead of using a sticky note, if you want to type something, you can simply click. Oops. And then same thing, you can drag it around, change it. You also have a shape tool. So it's set on circle, but if you hold down on this little arrow, you have some other types of shapes that you could do. So if I wanted to circle this part right here, I can drag my circle out. Now you'll notice that it's white in the middle. So if I go up here to the paint bucket, I can click transparent. I can even change the color of my circle if I want to. And it made the circle just outlined. So I can actually change that all different colors. And then the last tool that I wanted to show you is you can also add images that are not part of the background. So if I wanted to add an image here, so maybe I want to add an arrow image. So I'm going to click and add this arrow. And as you'll see this time, I can click and drag and move this around. I can turn it. I can make it bigger or smaller. Because now this is just an image that's on top. It's not part of the background anymore. Now maybe I want to grab a sticky note and label this mussel. So you can use a combination of all of the different tools that you have available here to label, draw anything that you need to.